Hi, this is Vera again. This is Google Forms and Sheets for the Amateur, and this is video 5. I'm going to give you some more tips and tricks on Google Sheets, including find and replace, protecting cells, using conditional formatting to color code your form responses, and also using data validation within a spreadsheet. Okay, so let's get started. And we focused on the last video on sorting and filtering data, but there's a really quick and easy way just to find a single word or a single instance of word, and that is using the Control F combination key, which is the find in sheet. And so I'm going to click Control F right now, and as you see, it pops up a blank over here, and you can put in whatever you want. Like if you're looking for all of your debate team members, for example, it shows me there if I type the word debate, the first one is highlighted, they're all highlighted, and it shows me that that's one of 5. If I want to go through and see the rest of them, I simply click this down arrow and it will scroll through my sheet and show me all of those instances of that word. And this also has an advanced feature, find and replace. If you decide you want to change the name of something or change a word throughout, click the More Options button right here, and you can find all the words debate, and then you can replace them with whatever you want. Like maybe I just want to capitalize it and add the word team to it, and I want to find all of those debates and change them to debate team, and then I click replace all, and I'm done. Okay, and you can go back and see it changed all of them. So hopefully you can see this can be extremely useful if you have used something incorrectly or changed your mind on something, maybe you had a misspelling or whatever, you can very quickly change them all. And that can also be found under the edit button right here. Find and replace works very much the same way. Okay, the next thing I do want to show you is protecting cells. If you are ever using a spreadsheet and having several people edit the spreadsheet itself rather than entering data through a form, then chances are you want to, first of all, make sure they know what they're doing, or they could really mess up your data. But with Google Sheets, you can always use that revision history. But you also can protect certain cells and only allow certain people to edit them. So for example, I added a deposit amount column here, which, by the way, you can format this. This is money, so I could format this whole column very quickly by going up here and format as currency, and I could put that all into dollars. And there are other choices too. This would put it as percents, and then this gives you a list of other things you can format it in. So just so you know, that is there. But as I was saying, if I wanted to protect that column, and maybe I want to only let the secretary edit that column, then I can do what's called protecting the column, and this is how you do that. Okay, after you've highlighted the information you want to protect, you click Data, and down here we have named and protected ranges. And if I click named and protected ranges, first of all, it's going to call it named range 1, but maybe I want to call it deposit. And you are not allowed to put any special characters here or spaces, so you will have to use what the camel case, just shove them together. And then it will here have the data range, which is basically G through G, the whole column G. And then I click protect right here, and I click done. And then it's going to pop up this. I can set who is allowed to edit that. So I can, if I have a secretary or treasurer or somebody, I can add them on here with editing rights, and then no one else could edit that column. So sometimes that's a useful thing to know, and you could set any number. You could set 3 columns or just 1 cell, or ever how much of it you want to set, you could do that. Okay, so that is protecting rows and columns and cells, whatever you want to protect. The next thing I want to show you is called conditional formatting, but it is a way to color code your form responses. And so I'm going to use this major column for that. Notice I have it highlighted, and if I come up here and click Format, and then I go down here and select conditional formatting, maybe I want to have all my English majors stand out somehow. So there's several choices. First of all, text contains, does not contain, is exactly, cells empty. You could highlight empty cells. You could highlight particular dates if you're looking for things that are maybe turned in late or whatever. And you can also use numerical formatting for numbers that are greater than, less than, equal to. So this could be used in essence to mark correct answers visibly with colors if you wanted to do it that way. For this time I'm going to do text, and I'm going to do text is exactly, and then I'm going to put English here, and then I can either color code the text color itself or the background color, and I'm going to change the background color. Maybe I want all my English majors to be yellow, and then I can add another rule. I can add as many as I want. So maybe I want to have my math majors then. I can maybe choose that my math majors are going to be blue, okay? And you could add as many more rules as you want, but I'm going to save the rules and show you how that's going to play out, okay? And as you can see, it color codes them. So again, a great way to just visually represent correct answers versus incorrect answers, or to just make things easier to find on there. And I said I was going to cover data validation in this video as well, but it's getting rather long, so I'm going to actually stop this one now, and I will cover data validation in the next video.